Let's get to the funniest thing from the sports weekend to close out the postgame.
Hey, people, tell us what in the sport made you laugh hardest this weekend. It is a segment we call What Made You Laugh This Weekend. Ha, ha, ha!
Funniest thing from the sports weekend is brought to you by our friends at CBD MD.
Tony, what was the funniest thing from the sports weekend?
Dan, the MLB All-Star game is happening sometime soon. I was surprised to hear that. The Celebrity All-Star game is what I'm more excited about. By the way, did you see Bad Bunny shut it down? The entire place went crazy when Bad Bunny stepped out into the diamond. But the funniest thing was
it hasn't aired yet, so I haven't seen it.
I saw it on social media, which is why I thought it happened already. Weirdly enough.
But you're giving us bonus coverage here. That's not about the funny.
Yeah.
You just wanted to tell us that Bad Bunny did something this weekend?
No, he shut the place down. He also got a base hit. But
I also think Bryan Cranston gets thrown out of the game.
Well, that is the funniest thing of the sports weekend is Bryan Cranston struck out looking at a softball game. And to somebody who, it's happened to me before, and my group chat never lets me live it down that I struck out in softball by looking, even though the pitch was very low. I should have reacted the same way he did, which is doing the manager thing of like kicking dirt on the umpire and like, flailing his arms and making a whole mess about it, even though you looked,
That move is not as charming when you're not Bryan Cranston, though.
Yeah, and it was also a beer league softball game, and, I struck out and whatever. No big
It
deal.
is embarrassing.
You do the Waka kickball? You do the Waka kickball?
I don't, but this was essentially softball, and
Yeah.
guy threw me a little bit of a knuckle curve.
Chris Cody,
Really?
you got to be a Waka kickball
I don't
guy.
like the beer league.
Billy's a Waka
I don't
kickball guy
like the
for
beer league
sure.
kickball because it's like, hey, can we do this like we did when we were kids? Roll the ball. The way you pitch in beer league kickball, it's like you're spinning it, it's bouncing. It's like it's not
kickball.
It's not
Yeah.
kickball,
Yeah.
and I hate it.
I mean,
I was like, get this shit out of here.
groove it up there for me.
Mhm.
Seriously.
It's a
Now,
little-
if it bounces over a rock naturally, it happens. There's nothing you can do about it. That's, advantage pitcher.
I love
but
the bounce over
right,
a rock.
It's great.
Oh, man.
It
I'm
throws
going
everything
to
off.
shin this
Yeah.
one into the upper deck.
Roy, what is the funniest thing from the sports weekend?
My funniest thing of the sports weekend is an extension to the Bryan Cranston submission that Tony had. His beard. He looks like a combination of Randy Quaid and Joe Thornton right now. It's pretty bad.
It is a patchy beard, or it's not patchy. It's a lot of colors, is it not? It's like an orange and gray combination.
Truth thespian.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Just preparing for the next role. If the next role determines that you need to have long hair, boom, he's already prepared for it. You could always shave. It is a working actor.
I would recommend his Your Honor show on Showtime. Chris Cody, what is the funniest thing from the sports weekend?
I do not believe that this Tyler Herro tattoo is real. It is the worst tattoo.
It looks fake. I thought
I've
it was
ever
photoshopped.
seen.
I didn't trust it. I
Hey,
didn't trust it.
And if you're gonna get a wolf face on your chest, the eyes need to be where the nipples are. He has eyes, and then just below the eyes are his nipples. It's like if you're gonna do this, make the eyes the nipples.
Put it on the poll, please, at LeBatard Show. If you get a wolf tattoo on your chest, do the nipples have to be the eyes?
It's like four eyes looking at me here. It's terrifying.
You work
Had to be
around the
said.
nipples, yes.
Had to be
You do.
said.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris Cody, for giving us your expertise on the wolf
So
chest
right.
tattoo. I
take.
thought it was photoshopped. I thought it was somebody trying to make fun of Tyler Herro.
That's what I mean. Like, you ever seen that one movie where it's like no regrets and he spells regrets wrong? Like that's regrets.
Whittingham, what was the funniest thing from the sports weekend?
A.J. Dillon absolutely clearing out the mascot for the Kenosha
It's
Kingfish.
always funny, unless the mascot is seriously hurt, in which way we'll have to retract everything we said today. Let's get the mascot on. I want to get to the bottom of this story. I'd like to understand
What if it's suing?
a little more. That's fine, too. I'd like to break that story if it's suing AJ for doing too much football to it. Mike, what was the funniest thing from the sports weekend?
You watched this video of Oscar De La Hoya over the weekend?
Is
Do
he
yourself
crazed?
a favor and watch it.
Is he coked out?
I'm not. Whoa, liability.
Wow. He's asking
His
questions.
eyes are bugging. I can say irrefutably, Oscar De La Hoya's eyes are bugging.
Okay.
Well, Dana White does accuse him of addiction to cocaine.
He has.
He
Some
would
people
know.
have said this about him. Also, I saw one thing on Triller where he was calling a fight, and dude was in orbit.
He looks fine to me. What do you mean?
You look like Frank Caliendo on cocaine.
Yeah, Frank Caliendo as John Gruden on cocaine.
Stugotz, what was the funniest thing from the sports weekend?
Joel Embiid doing the horror.
It was great video.
A traditional dance that everyone does. I think you guys did it at my daughter's bat mitzvah. Dan didn't go. He took the buyout clause. He's putting them through college. Thank you for that, Dan. But the horror and having Joel Embiid do it, a 7-foot, and he's really enjoying the hell out of it. Like, he is enjoying the holy hell out of it. It's just a funny video. Check it out.
He's also a foot taller than everyone else, as I imagine he often is in most settings, but it's rarely as discernible as it is.
Half a torso bigger than everybody
dance.
else.
It is. It's like somebody is holding. I had to look at it again and again to make sure that one of the shorter guys wasn't just showing, like, you know, moving a paper mache Joel Embiid's torso a foot above everybody else.
That dude is enjoying life, man. Seriously.
It does seem to be enjoying life, although I don't think that would be my classification for enjoying life, but also enjoying life. Did you see DJ Shaq in Croatia with Luka and with Goran Dragic? He loves this music. Is it house music, Mike? What is it that you will find in a crowd? Shaquille O'Neal travels the globe to be a part of a house music party.
DJ Diesel. Yeah, he plays house mostly. I saw him once when I opened for him over the Super Bowl. Had to be said.